Hi guys, Daz here, finally with another comic book haul. This time it's episode 128. And if you want keys, you're in the right place. I've got 38 books to show you. Books from Worcester, books from Cardiff, an online purchase, an AOK. Tons to get through. Let's get into the keys. Well, we're going to start with a bit of a fun book. If you saw my haul, episode 126, I picked up a 0.5 Grail. I only paid £7.50 for it, and it was the first appearance of Morbius in Amazing Spider-Man issue 101. Now, the problem with this book was it only had half of the front cover. Yep, the top half was completely missing. It didn't look very good to the eye, but I owned the book for £7.50. So one of my subscribers said, why don't you get a reprint and try and merge the two? So that is what I did. I picked up, I think it was the True Believers, and I put the top of that onto my book. I got some of that special tape that are used for books, and it turned out pretty good, I think. So yeah, just a bit of fun there. But like I say, that is the first printing. Personally, I would rather have that book than the second printing. That is going for a lot of money. Okay, let's get into the books that I've purchased or been sent. And we're going to start with a few new titles. And you know me, guys, I don't pick up many new books. But if they're key, I'll try and snag them for cover price. This one was an AOK. And it came from one of my mates that I've got chatting to through eBay. Yeah, I sell a lot of books, and this guy reached out to me. It's the second book he sent me. The first time he sent me a Star Wars High Republic issue 1. This time he sent me a very nice book, and this was Black Widow issue number 6. This is the first appearance of Lucy Nugian, a protege of Natasha Romanoff, who she names Marigold. This is a book that was in my top 20 for a good few weeks, and this comes from one of my eBay buyers, and that is Dominic Geel. I think he is also subscribed to my channel, so thank you, Dominic. I made a hot comic book alert about a Star Wars book that came out recently, and that was Star Wars Bounty Hunters issue 13. Nice chewy cover there. This is the first cameo appearance of Deathstick, an assassin, and Deathstick appears on the final page of this book. Let's just show you the image. Now, the reason I picked this one up, guys, this is a character that has appeared previously in a handheld video game, I believe. And here is that first cameo appearance of Deathstick. She is on the cover of the next issue. This is the regular Giuseppe Camuncoli cover. I picked up 2 of these, and I managed to send one to my good friend JT Rogers. Glad to hear that his AOK arrived safe and sound in America yesterday, I believe. I made another hot comic book alert about this, guys, and I hope you got on board. It's number 1 in my top 20 at the moment, and the variant is going very nicely as well. This is Web of Spider-Man issue number 1. And this is the first appearance of Harley Keener. He was the young boy in the Iron Man 3 film. And then, of course, we saw him grown up in the Endgame funeral scene. This is also the first appearance of the Worldwide Engineering Brigade team. It's the reintroduction of Ohm, who was Wakandan. And with those two and Moon Girl make up that Engineering Brigade team. This is the Disney's California Adventure Attraction variant. Paid £3.65 for this. This book has been going upwards of 20. To go with that, I picked up the regular cover, and this is Gura Hero. And again, this is 20 plus at the moment. And I managed to get 2 of those. Got 1 listed. Shameless plug. Okay, so that's the new books out of the way. So this would be a mix and match now between Cardiff and Worcester. I'm going to Bristol next week, I think. First up, we're going to start small and work our way through the books. I've got some pretty good keys here, guys. And you know me, I don't pay a lot of money. First up is a book. You know, we all have them, don't we? We go to a shop and we think it is something and it turns out to be nothing. I thought this was a book and a character that was going to be in my encyclopedia, my DC encyclopedia. So I picked this one up. Alas, it is not. But it is a nice Bengal cover and he has an audience. This is Teen Titans issue 8 from 2015. Okay, so that's a miss. I was in Forbidden Planet International in Cardiff. I never seem to do that great in there, but I picked up a few books this time round. I picked up a grab bag to start with, and it's 3 books in there for £1. I'll show you why I picked it up in a minute. This is in the grab bag though was Secret Empire Brave New World issue number 1. Okay, 33p. Oh, let's see where I get to. To go with that, issue 4. But the reason I picked it up, I picked this one up because this team is rumoured for the MCU. Another copy of Secret Warriors issue number 1 from 2017. And this is the first appearance of the new Secret Warriors team led by Quake. And that includes Miss Marvel, Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, Karnak and Inferno. So effectively 34p for this. And yeah, they were going £10 plus at one point. Quake is rumoured for the Secret Invasion TV show, and like I say, I didn't get on with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. too much at the start, but I'm rewatching it now and enjoying what I see. Okay, so I actually picked up some recent books from, well, I say recent, probably 2019. This comes from IDW. It is a burning hot series, and even the later issues are going for some coin. I think I paid £3.5 for each of these. Kanto, issue 3. Believe it or not, it's the first Kanto book I've ever found. And these print runs are very, very low. I think under 10,000. Issue 4. Surprised to still see these on the shelves, because a lot of these are going for 15 quid. Issue 5. And issue 6. So happy to pick those up. I've listed them all for a flip, see where we get to. There's a bookshop in Cardiff called Troughton Bookshop. Is it Trout? I think it's called Troughton. And it's basically, it's like a library. You've got so many books in there. Upstairs they've got comics. And managed to pick up a few this time round. And I think they worked out at £1.43 an issue. So, first up, because we're getting a movie starring Peter Dinklage, I picked up from Volume 1, Toxic Avenger issue 6. All these books are going between 5 and 10 quid at the moment. And issue 8. Like I say, if I can flip them, make 4 or 5 quid each time, happy days. Pick this one up because this one's on the rise. Key Collector's got it going up in value. It's a second copy, Immortal Iron Fist issue 8. And this is the first appearance of the Immortal Weapons team. And that is Fat Cobra, the Bride of Nine Spiders, Dog Brother, the Prince of Orphans, and that character is in my encyclopedia, and Tiger's beautiful daughter. See where we get to on eBay with that. Managed to find an Archer and Batgirl. Didn't think I would. There it is, issue 12, and that is a stunning cover. Now this book is going upwards of 15 quid at the moment, so for 140, happy days. Do you know, I was so tempted to go into the Comic Guru. I almost went in disguise. I was going to wear a hat and I was going to try and find some fake glasses. But no, I didn't do it. I stayed away. It would have been fun though. Wonder if I would have been found out. But there was another shop there, and this was called Galactic Attic, and this is the first time I'd got into this shop in Cardiff, and it was great because while I was in there, the owner was a guy that I've bought so many keys off of in the past at cons, whether it be Gloucester or Birmingham or I think Western. He had been on all of them. I think I picked up the first Inhumans from him and the first Claw from the MCU. So I picked up a couple of books from him. This is the first one of those. This is Star Wars issue 19 from the 2015 run. This is the first appearance of the Scar Squadron, or the first cameo appearance of the Scar Squadron, and that is Creo, Misty, and Cav. Now, someone was trying to tell me that that could be the Bad Batch, but I don't think it is. Well, I haven't actually read the book yet. But like I say, that book was going for around about £7 or £8. Back to Troughton Books, and I picked up New Mutants issue number 1 from the 2005 run. This is the first appearance of Wind Dancer, Sophia Montaga, who becomes Renaissance. And like I say, 144 for that. And I think that's a Joshua Middleton cover, if I am not mistaken. It's an absolute beautiful cover, I know that. I've got issues 2, 4 and 8 prior to that. Managed to find another, talking of 4, issue 4. And this is the first appearance of Prodigy. And this book in high grade is going for 20 plus at the moment. This one needs a press, but I'm sure I can get a few quid out of that. Another great Middleton cover. Back to Galactic Attic. And this book I paid £2 for. I've been on the lookout for the first appearance of Razor Fist. Of course, he's coming into the MCU Shang-Chi movie. Didn't find that, but I did find the first appearance of the second Razor Fist in Master of Kung Fu, issue 105. Because we don't actually know which Razor Fist is in the film as yet. So £2 for that. Nice Bronze Age book. Here we go, a book from Worcester. Another copy of this one. The character has been in the Captain Marvel film, and he is going to be returning in the Secret Invasion TV show. It is Incredible Hulk, issue 418. The first appearance of Talos. And I think he's played by Ben Mendelsohn, is it? Who was the villain in the Rogue One movie, which is one of my favourite Star Wars movies. So yeah, I think these books worked out at about £2.50, the majority of these from Worcester. Back to Galactic Attic, sorry, I'm going in between. And this book's been on my radar for a long time because of the Wonder Woman film. Well, the DC films of late, this character has appeared in them. This is Wonder Woman issue 312. Yeah, from the first run. And this is the first appearance of Antiope, the twin sister of Hippolyta, and or Hippolyta. I can't really pronounce it. But this was basically the woman who trained Wonder Woman from an early age, and she appeared in the both Wonder Woman films and both Justice League versions, the original and the Snyder Cut. £4 for that. That's an undervalued book, I think. Back to Troughton Books, and this time I thought I had this book, but I actually didn't, which was a nice surprise. This is Wolverine, issue 80. Yeah, this is the controversial first cameo appearance of X-23, written on the label of a test tube. Now, the writer, Larry Hama, has said that he's nothing to do with Laura Kinney, but people still like to pick up this book. And on a good day, this book can go for around about 20 to 30. Happy to add that to the PC. Mark Millar, I'm a fan of his work. I thoroughly enjoyed Jupiter's Legacy. I managed to pick up the 125 incentive of that first issue recently on a trip to Cardiff. Now his next work, by the way, I was gutted that Jupiter's Legacy was cancelled. It was just taken off in my opinion. But his next project apparently is going to be this one, and it is an anime show that's coming to Netflix, and that is Super Crooks. I picked up the run for £6, so effectively £2 a book, and this is going for 15 to 20 at the moment. Another copy. This is my third copy of this one. That's issue 1. Issue 2. I picked up the complete set. I was only going to get the first issue to start with, but I thought, why not pick them all up if there's only 4 issues? That's 3. And the final issue of that little mini-series, issue 4. So, yeah, excited to see where that goes, because if it's adult themed, and I'm guessing it is, like Jupiter's Legacy, I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it. Okay, back to Worcester now. And this was £2.50 for this book. It is a hot book at the moment due to the Loki show. I'm about to watch the next episode in a minute with my boys. This is Loki, Agent of Asgard, or effectively Agent of Axis, issue number 8. And this is getting hot because this is the first cover appearance of Loki as a woman. And there it is. So, yeah, decent pickup, I think. In this issue, apparently he transforms into a unicorn as well. It's a giant size X-Men #1 homage title. And for £2.50, happy days, that is going around about 15 to 20 at the moment. Some more pickups from Worcester. And delighted to pick these ones up. As you know, guys, and I was blown away when I saw it, I have the Werewolf by Night issue 32. We all know it, the first appearance of Moon Knight in an 8.0 CGC. I just checked on Go Collect. The recent sale of that 8.0 on CGC went for $4,100. Oh my days. It was an excellent read. And now I can't read it again because it's encapsulated. But I did find, from a later volume, Moon Knight issue 20. And this is an oversized issue that reprints the introduction of Moonlight with excerpts from the Werewolf by Night issue 32 and 33. And again, this is around about a £20 book at the moment. £2.50? Yes. And obviously it's a modern take, so I will enjoy reading that. To go with issue 20 from that same run, the other key on that run is issue 26. And this just sells because of this fantastic artwork from Gabriele Dell'Otto. So again, a £20 book. That's a gorgeous cover. I'm really excited to see where Moon Knight goes. I think with the upcoming MCU shows, Miss Marvel I'm not too fussed about. Hawkeye, yeah, I think so. I'll probably be alright with that. But the two I'm really excited for is She-Hulk and Moon Knight. Those two. Wow, can't wait. Okay, so I picked up this book from one of my subscribers. We became quite friendly, and he is very skilled. He presses his own books and all sorts. And he pressed this book for me. He bought my Captain America 168. And now this was a pretty beat copy. He knew that. I picked it up for £2.50. It sold for 20 something, but it's a big key obviously because it's the first Helmut Zemo. He pressed it. It now looks a million times better. Yeah, spine roll, quite a bad spine roll, but my word, he is very talented. So he said, am I still on the lookout for this certain book? I said, yeah. What price are you going to give me, mate? Tenner is yours. Tenner, happy days. You know, because I haven't bought on eBay for ages because the prices are silly. But when your mate reaches out to you like that, you can't say no. And what book did I get for 10 quid? Amazing Spider-Man issue 375. Yeah, delighted to finally add this. Every time I found this book at cons, it is beat up. This cover really does show the indents and that. So I think there might be one or two colour breaking creases, but or spine ticks. But besides that, this is very, very nice. Of course, we know the key is the first appearance of Anne Weying, Eddie Brock's wife, who later becomes She-Venom. She was in the Venom first movie. She's going to have a smaller role in the second, but she is returning for Let It Be Carnage. It's also the first appearance of Carl Brock, Eddie's father. And this is the 30th anniversary gold holofoil cover. A great pickup. This book's going around about 30 to 40 at the moment. So £10. Thank you very much, the UK Comic Collector. Back to Cardiff and the Galactic Attic. And I had some money to spend. And obviously I couldn't get into Comic Guru. So maybe I overpaid for this, I thought. But I checked to have a quick check on eBay before I purchased it. And this book is going for 40 to 50 at the moment. And I think this book has a lot of potential to grow. Now, it is a pence copy, but it's pretty decent. So the book I picked up was Spider-Woman, issue 20. Why did I pick this one up, guys? This is the first meeting of Spider-Man and Spider-Woman, who is obviously Jessica Drew, in the mainstream Marvel Universe. although they did appear together earlier in Spidey Super Stories issue 32, but that was an alternate reality. So this is their first MCU meetup in canon, I guess. And £10 for that, I think that's a good pickup. That was the most I spent on a book, I think. Oh, except for this one. This is another pickup from Worcester, and I paid 10 quid for this. Again, this is going for 30 to 40, and I think that's undervalued. I like cameo appearances. If they're in a couple of panels, why not? You know, I prefer that to the full appearance on certain occasions. Bit of Ed Brubaker. We've got Captain America issue number 1, another copy for me, and the first cameo appearance of the Winter Soldier, aka Bucky. And Winter Soldier obviously has a big future still in the MCU, and happy to add that. I've listed it actually, so we'll see where it goes. But yeah, Sebastian Stan is a great actor, and I think we're going to see him as Luke Skywalker. I do believe, you know, he does look like him in my opinion. So my final pickup from Worcester was a nice Bronze Age book, and this is a nice graded book. It's a key, a minor key, but it is from one of my favourite runs, and that is The Avengers. It is issue 78, and look at the colours on that. Oh, look at Manape doing some damage. This was a darn good read as well. Sense copy. This is the first appearance of the Lethal Legion team, and that is Grim Reaper, Living Laser, Manape, Power Man, and the Swordsman, and it is the second appearance of the Manape. I have his first appearance, and paid 10 quid for this one, which I think was a bit of a steal. They've got a lot of nice Silver Age books there. Sometimes the grades are a little off for me, but when you can find a beauty like this, it's worth it. You know, looking online again, a book in that grade, 40, 50 quid. Couple of books to finish up with, guys, both from the Galactic Attic. So what can I say about this book? It's a book that's been on my radar for ages. It is a big time character. What got me into this fantastic hobby was the CW Arrowverse, and in particular the Green Arrow show. I picked up virtually every key I could find that was affordable to me. I would like the first Green Arrow, of course, but that's not going to happen. But I have a nice little run of Justice League of America keys, and this one has now been added. It has a popped top. The top staple has popped, but besides that, it presents very, very nicely. And I only paid £6 for this. This is Justice League of America, issue 75. Nice Silver Age key. And this is the first appearance and origin of the second Black Canary, Dinah Laurel Lance, daughter of the first Black Canary, a big player in the CW Arrowverse. A character that was also in the Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. So movie, Black Canary joins the Justice League of America in this issue. Now in Justice League of America issue 220, this Black Canary is retconned to be the first appearance of the second Black Canary. So there we go. And just a great issue. Well, I said Silver Age. I'm guessing it's early Bronze Age. But a great key. And like I say, probably in around about the 3.0 to 3.5 range with that pop staple. I thought they would be a lot lower, but my Flash is in that sort of grade, and that Flash 139 with a pop staple, it came back a 4.5 CGC. So my final book, guys, is a book that is always in my top 20. I have this book already. I picked up a second copy, and I've got a ton of watchers already on eBay. What did I pick up? A book that is now raw to buy, round about 75 to 80 quid. CGC 9.8 used to be 120, now they're over 350 for a mass-produced book. Crazy stuff. We've just had news of a new TV show that involves Sam and Twitch. The book I picked up, another first print of Spawn #1. The first appearance of Spawn, Mel Boglia, Wanda Fitzgerald. Like I said, Sam and Twitch are getting their own show. We've got some gorgeous Todd McFarlane artwork. There's a pin-up of Pitt in this issue, and it's the second title ever published by Image Comics. I've memorised that from my top 20. Paid £7 for that. £7. Is it perfect? No, it's not a 9/8, guys. We've got a bit of a corner crunch on the back cover of the corner. A couple of minor spine ticks. So it's probably in the VF range. But if you can press it, there's a lot of potential. So that's it, guys. That's a wrap. I think I've done all right there. 38 books I got through in pretty quick time. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. Thanks for watching. I'm off to watch Loki and have me tea. Bye.